Alright, welcome to the stream. Welcome to more Mario 3D World. Hold on. I did not prepare this properly. Oh well. Oh well. Hi everyone. What the fuck? Huh? Get back in there. There we go. Okay. Obviously, we're gonna play as Luigi still. That will not change. But hi. I'm doing a very job of introducing this stream. We're back with more Mario 3D World, the best Mario game. Actually, Super Mario World, the original, is the best Mario game, but that's beside the point. This is the best 3D Mario. But also, my mind is not fully in, because I want to play more Pokemon. I am, like, hopelessly addicted to Pokemon now. I'm doing, like, a living dex. I'm gonna try and get all the Pokemon in my file. Not just, like, borrow them. Which, I mean, some of my friends are doing it. And I'm okay with that. But in my mind, I'm like, I have to have all of them on my own, otherwise I don't feel good about it. Which is gonna suck, because I have no way to get the Sword Legendary. I don't have Pokemon Sword. And I really don't want to buy a $60 video game for a dog Pokemon. That's not my style. Hi, Prism. Think they should make Super Mario 3D Soup. That would just be regular soup. That's like, no wait, they have Campbell's. They have like Campbell's Mario. I don't know if that's soup though. I thought Campbell's was like shitty pasta. Knowing Pokemon, they're probably gonna do an event soon. But how soon? Because I need the other dog. I need him bad. Oh shit, I think there's the stamp on this pipe. But Zacian might be the only one I miss. Unless maybe one of my cousins has the game and they'd be willing to trade it over or as something. I don't know, but that's one I'm gonna be missing for a while. And it sucks. Because it's like, that's like the one guy. Also, one that people don't really have for some reason that's Sword exclusive is Mawile. A lot of people are having trouble finding Mawile. Like, I asked someone from school if they had Mawile, they hadn't. Sai didn't have Mawile. Another friend who traded me a bunch of the Sword exclusives didn't have Mawile. It's like, where are all the Mawiles? Why are they so rare? I don't know. But that's probably gonna be another one that takes me a bit. In hell, where they belong. I like Mawile. That's how you cheese that. You need the fire flower. And chomp, chomp, chomp. But if they do some kind of event with the legendary dogs where you can get a free one, like, I would be so happy because that means I don't have to fucking buy Sword for it. Because I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, Pokemon. I am having a lot of fun with the new games. That is not, I'm not spending another $60 for a fucking Sword dog. You could pay me to do that. If Pokemon Company slipped me a 60, I'd get their game, but then that's just getting it for free. That's just getting the game for free. So what I'm saying, Pokemon Company, is that I am obviously the biggest Pokemon streamer on Twitch. I think you're really missing out by not giving me your new game for free. Can't compare to Sableye, you're right. But I mean, both are in Emerald, I'm pretty sure. Which is another reason why Emerald is the best game ever. So I don't have a vendetta over it being a version exclusive. The Emerald's missing, like, random Pokemon. Like, this is something I never noticed as a kid, because I didn't care about it as a Pokemon. But, like, Meditite isn't in Emerald at all. You can't catch it. And it's like, not that I would ever use Meditite over something like Alakazam, but it's still like, damn. Fucking Grimmsnarl. Hi, audio. Oh shit, I didn't even realize the Piranha Plant could do that. I thought I needed the Fire Flower for that. We're kind of talking Pokemon. Yeah. Oh. Switch camera back. Phalanx the best. I did my little thing of the 4 best Pokemon, which after doing it I realized was very limiting, because I couldn't fit Corviknight. A top 5 would be easier for me than a top 4. I couldn't fit Corviknight. I put Murkrow instead as the bird Pokemon. But, like, if you replaced Murkrow with Corviknight, the list would be, yeah, that would be good for me. I had Vileplume, I had, Murkrow, I had Victini, and I had Ribombee. Ribombee, from using it in Sword and Shield, has shot up to one of my favorite guys. Ribombee is so cute. I love that little thing. And it's super strong, too. Ribombee is God. Best would be Rotom, Porygon, Popplio, and Phalanx. It's a pretty good list. What other Pokemon would I put on my favorites? Alakazam would be on there. I like me a good Alakazam. Swellow would definitely be on there. I love Swellow. Gen 3 bird. Musharna's good. Who else would I put for, like, favorite Pokemon ever? I don't know. I say that's pretty solid already. I mean, Oddish itself, also. There's just too many Pokemon. There's, like, 900 of them. Like, damn. National Dex being gone sucks, but also there's too many Pokemon. I can't keep track of them anymore. I lost track after, like, Gen 6. And Gen 8 might be the first time I get familiar with all of them, because it's the first time I'm trying a Living Dex again. Get rid of all Pokemon except Phalanx. I could never do that. I couldn't live in a world without Vileplume. Like, Vileplume is the greatest of all time. Godspeed that magnificent little flower. Why did you evolve your Drillbur? So you could get some epic Excadrill Ubers going on. Except it's not Gen 5 anymore. So it's not it might still be broken. I don't remember. I just remember back in the day, like, Sandrush was such a crazy ability. Yeah, Drillbur is just the reconstructed mole from Mother 3. Oh man, Fire Bros hideout. It's gonna be a hard level. Especially since they can kill each other. Now, the real question is, what are the worst Pokemon? Because everyone always talks about their favorite Pokemon, you know, that's all fine and good. What are the worst, like, abominable creatures that God will not forgive? Sawk and Throh, definitely. Those are up there. I think Grimmsnarl, yes, Audio mentioned it immediately after I said it. Grimmsnarl would not be allowed in God's Kingdom. Grimmsnarl is going to hell. And I know we had Beardy, but I think, if I ever purge that Shield playthrough, like, I won't even feel bad that Beardy's dead. Yeah, Grimmsnarl is like, when you get to the implications of it. Conkeldurr. I kind of have a soft spot for Conkeldurr because I got a shiny one. So I don't hate it. But I understand. You gotta knock these bullies off at certain points in the level. Because they get stars and stuff. I mean, my easy answer would always be Purloin. No matter how much time passes, I still don't like Purloin. I love that a lot of fighting types are just buff men. I'm the opposite. I think that's great. I know there's some Purloin lovers, but I don't like Purloin. Raticate, I agree if it's a Alolan Raticate. I'm fine with original Raticate, but a Alolan Raticate is it's just like a Jontron looking guy. And we like, one Jontron looking guy, which is Jontron himself, is enough. Like, way more than any of us could really ask for. Which is 0. We didn't ask for any. But that's not... life had a different plan. God had a different plan. Yeah, just walk past me, dipshits. I want God's plan to be ripping Grimmsnarl's face off. So we could just skip this nerve-wracking sequence. Okay. So now we just have to knock these guys off. Can't really think of any Pokemon that are awful. I could instantly think of one, and, like, the one Pokemon I don't understand who never gets discussed in any, like, worst Pokemon of all times list is Jinx. Like, it was inherently fucked from the start, but nobody hates Jinx for some reason. Like, whenever anyone brings up the worst Pokemon, somehow Jinx always escapes like, that conversation. I think its new design is pretty ugly, too, but obviously its original design is just straight-up blackface. I still think its new design is just ugly. Probably because everyone forgets it exists. I could never forget. Glad I'm not you. I won't mention Grimmsnarl again. That's fair. Which level is this? I know what level that is. Oh, this level's dope. Oh, it is a gamepad level. No, I don't want to play as Mario. Get me out of here. Forgot the controls of the video game. Wrong thing. This is a cool level. You use the gamepad to open doors. You could also use the gamepad to stun the enemies. I think I mentioned that already in the last stream. But now we have some door technology. This is a new advanced system. Oh fuck, I lost my boomerang. I don't know if I need that. I hope I don't. Why is Fergus in my room? Why did he just squeeze his fat butt through my door? What are you doing? Why are you here? What's up? Wait, why am I being called a boomer? Also, hi, welcome to the stream. Whenever Nintendo, like, puts, like, a lot of the Japanese culture, like, these kind of houses and stuff, a lot of the architecture, like, they always knock it out of the park. But, I mean, that makes sense because they are a Japanese company. But genuinely, every time they do buildings like these in their games, it's super cool. Oh, fuck you. Go to hell. Yeah, here's Galumba. Alright. Oh, I think I need a boomerang to get that. Oh no, I just need this thing. Right, I forget about this thing. It's just a propeller suit from Mario Wii. I really, that's like one of my favorite Mario power-ups, honestly. Damn. This Japanese company that originated in Japan is really good at making Japanese architecture. Also, there's a skip you can do with this suit. You could just do that and get to the end of the level. I'm not gonna do that because I'd miss a green star doing that, but there's your little speedrun technique for all you speedrunning enthusiasts. What if Mario was made in Japan? I wonder what it is like, what the speedrun for this game looks like anyways. I doubt that would be a trick in it, because there's probably, like, world skips you can do. Ooh! Ooh, I almost lost it. Oh my god. Now, what is the any percent speedrun for Mario 3D World? I'd love to know. I should look into that. I know it's probably not as insane as a lot of other Mario games, because it's not like a super, like, advanced techniques video game. It's a bit more accessible. But I'd love to know what it is anyways. It's not gonna be like Mario Odyssey, like beat it in less than an hour. But it's gotta be pretty good. Alright, die. There we go. Now you don't have to play with the gamepad. Although I am getting a bit more used to how big the gamepad is. Even though I'm, like, also using my Switch a lot in handheld mode, like, I am somewhat getting used to how big and bulky the gamepad is. Honestly, though, I feel like if I just, like, smash the gamepad on the floor, like, it wouldn't take any damage. Meanwhile, I feel like if I so much as looked at my Switch the wrong way, it would fall apart. Let's switch controllers. Let's go back to the Pro Controller. I love the Wii U Pro Controller. I think it's a good controller. Switch dropped once and it got a scratch on the screen. I've never dropped my Switch and, like, not the actual screen has a scratch, but, like, the sides of it. That's the worst shit ever. At least it's not, at least when I'm playing a video game, I never notice it because it's not on the actual screen. Ooh. Can't the dock scratch the screen? I think they fixed that, but yes, early Switches got scratched by their docks. I think they fixed that, though. I think they figured out how to make it not do that in a little revision. Well, screens can get scratched. Screens can get scratches. I feel like I'm missing a bunch of the green stars in this level because I don't have the cat suit currently.
Oh, no.
I thought I could make that jump, I definitely couldn't. But yeah, you have to be so delicate with the Switch. Meanwhile, my fucking 2DS, Absolute Trooper, I dropped it so many times in the 4 years I've used it. Only, like, this year did it start getting bad. Okay, yeah, that's a second green star, so I missed one. So I'm not gonna get beat up over. I feel like at this point, I might have enough green stars to just beat the game already. That might be more. I think it's like... I think the grand total... It's under 200 that you need to unlock the last level of World 8. So at the very least, I'm pretty damn good, well off. For some reason, I want to say it's 165, but it might be more. Luigi can have little a salami. What is that even from? I keep seeing, like, memes that are like, blank can have little a salami. I don't know what that's from. There's Cat Toad. Oh, I don't have that many stars. Why did I think I had more? Cats can have a little salami. It's a pic of an article asking if cats can have salami. Okay. I understand now. This guy's so hard. How do I beat this guy? How do I beat this guy? This is like the easiest Mario boss ever. And that's saying a lot, because Mario has some pretty pitiful bosses. But that guy, he can't do nothing. He's just a can. He's just a little Pepsi can. Don't have too much Pepsi, you should have some water sometime. Okay, which levels are these? I think I know which ones these are. Yeah. The Bullet Bill based one I know. For sure. This one, honestly, the snow levels in this game are probably the ones I forget about the most. Okay, I remember this one. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the wintry, like, haha, Winter Wonderland levels, like, I always forget about those. I always like winter levels if they feel like an absolute hellscape, like in Tropical Freeze. Because, like, the winter is a hellscape. I don't want levels that are like, oh, winter is so great, look at all the magic of Christmas. No, I want winter to feel like hell. Wandersong, that game also had like a hellish winter place. I liked that. That was my favorite part of that game. I should stream that one day. I could do that. I don't know when, but... Oh no, it should maybe during winter. Maybe during December. It's pronounced Wondersong. Well, it says Wandersong. I don't know why they would spell it with an A if it's just Wonder. Like, you could just name it Wonder, then. As in wandering. Oh. Wait, didn't we have this exact, like, stream conversation before? Anyways. I think words should just be pronounced how I like. And that's why I became an English major, so whenever I say a word, I am the authority on how the word is pronounced. No one can tell me otherwise. If I say a word sounds stupid, then it sounds stupid. Oh! Pop those Goombas. Luigi dies, and it's funny. How dare you? English words stupid. A lot of English words are fucking stupid. I don't know how anyone is supposed to learn English with the amount of, like, stupid shit we have in the language. Ooh. I missed the first green star this level. This is the part of the game where I start missing stuff. I was doing really good up until World 5's castle. Now I'm just missing a whole bunch of shit. That's okay. This isn't like 100% playthrough. It's not what I do on this stream. Now, the only game I would 100% is Tropical Freeze, which I already did. Tropical Freeze, I'll willingly 100% any day of the week. Although I won't do 200%, because that's a thing also. I am not going all the way back there just to embarrass my... Actually, I am. I will gladly embarrass myself and fuck up the rhythm. Alright. Lasagna. Ooh! 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 I did it! How did I do that? Oh my god. Also, yes, that is the Super Mario Bros. 2 character select screen for all the gamers in the crowd. I bet you'll recognize this one. I should do that on stream, although I am pretty bad at Mario 2. Like, if I did the classic Marios, except, like, Mario 1, and Yoshi's Island, like, those would be awful streams, because I suck at those games. Mario 3, in particular, is really fucking hard, and I'm awful at it. Took me forever to beat it. I think beating it was, like, a 3-day ordeal for me, just because I was that bad at it. Even though it's really not that long. A lot of the levels in Mario 3 are really short. Super bite-sized. Now, that'd be a good handheld game. I mean, it is on the NES Online, so it is already a good handheld game. But I'm just saying. Like, it's got bite-sized levels for all your short-term Mario needs. Going on a train and just play some Mario 3 in the meantime. Bring your Nintendo Switch with us as you play console games on the go. I have to turn my gamer card in? What did I do this time? I'm one of the few people who have actually beaten the original Mario games. You know how many people have not beaten those games? Like, everyone's played Mario 1. There is a surprising amount of people who haven't beaten Mario 1. Took me 3 days to beat a game. Oh no, if it takes me less than that time, then the game's bad. That's how it goes now. Because that's what companies think, you know? If a game doesn't take you like 1,000,000 years to beat, then it's a bad game. I'm not, like, dissing anyone for not being able to beat Mario 1. I'm just saying it's very frequent. Like, I know more people who have not beaten Mario 1 and have played it than people who have beaten Mario 1. I don't think I could name more than, like, 3 people who have beaten Mario 1. Might be even less than that, honestly. I don't think I could talk to a single person who has beaten Mario 1. Maybe I do know a few, and they're just hiding in the shadows, but... Also, don't worry about playing it physically. Mario 1 is fine, but it's, like, very clearly, like, the early... Like, they just figured out how to make a video game. It's okay. Picks up with Mario 2. Mario 2 is a phenomenal game. Mario 2 is my favorite of the original trilogy. Don't care enough? That's fine. Mario 1's just like, okay. Solid game. That's about it. Why'd I play Mario? The graphics suck. They ripped off Undertale. I missed a green star. I think I know where it is. It's right here. Well, Mario 2 is the Mario game I would recommend the most out of the original trilogy. I just like a really weird, like, out of nowhere NES games like that. You know, speaking of out of nowhere NES games, I saw Some Call Me Johnny recently started, like, a Resident Evil marathon of reviews, and, he started it with a NES game called Sweet Home, because that inspired Resident Evil, and oh my god, that is, like, exactly the kind of, like, dumb-ass NES, like, it looks like it's archaically designed, but it's also, like, right up my alley of, like, stupid, weird, out-of-nowhere NES games that, like, absolutely would not be able to exist in the modern age. Like, no one does, like, horror game RPGs. I mean, they do. They do, like, RPG Maker horror games, but it's never, like, fully, like, an RPG. With, like, permadeath and shit. I would love to play it. Maybe next Halloween. That could be a game I do. Because I'm very curious about trying it. But Sweet Home. That's what it's called. If anyone would be interested in something like that, like a weird NES horror game that's also an RPG, like, let me know. Because I think we'll do it. So this level has you chased by a fuck ton of fuzzies. They're getting their revenge. Oh, shit, I lost my cat. That's gonna make this harder. Aversion is like a 20-minute game. If I did that, that would be in like a collection. I'd have to do a bunch of other games with that. Oh, this is like a part in Aversion. I thought we were just talking about, like, horror games to play. It's Spooky's jump scare. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion I would love to play on stream. Because that's probably one of my favorite horror games. Pays tribute to a lot of them. And, pays tribute to a lot of old horror games. It doesn't take itself too seriously, which I appreciate. Also, to be fair, I haven't played a whole lot of horror games. I honestly have never touched a single Resident Evil or Silent Hill game. Those are like the two big ones. I've never played either of them. Is there an end to that game? Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion? Yeah. I have to play Resident Evil until I get into the basement. Well, that's not like the whole... That's like in the... Which one? That's in like the DualShock version. That's not in the original. Which is still like a baffling concept to me. Like we're making a new version of the game, and also it has a new worse soundtrack. Wow, I am coming real close with these. Except that one. That one took no effort. Shit. Oh! There we go. I made that way harder for myself than it actually was. I was just fucking up those throws. Absolute amateur hour over here. Alright. That's the end of World 6. We just gotta do the castle now. Bowser's Bob-omb Brigade. Ba-bomb. I really want to watch the Mario Brothers live-action movie, so I can hear Dennis Hopper Bowser say, Ba-bomb. Ha monkey! Because I've seen those lines, and I think they're great. Now this is a cool level. The tanks coming at you in the night sky. The Poop Boys. I love them. Oh! When did I get this? Where did that come from? Okay, how can you not? They're little guys. How can you not like them? How can you not like them? Listen to their little noises. Okay? I don't need this kind of negativity in my life. Being called a Fed for having objectively good taste. Ooh, barely avoided that fire throw. Oh, fuck. Lost my fire flower. So you could just... You can do that. I believe that just brings you to the other side. Am I already near the end of this? No, there's more. It's gotta be. Implying Bowser's army isn't anti-fascist already? Like, come on, let's be mature here. Oh, I need a bomb for that. That's probably just a stamp, though. Oh, well. We're missing stars anyways. Oh, man, it's the triumphant return of this guy. Boom, boom. Everyone's favorite Mario guy, Boom Boom. Bowser loves war. He's a family guy, okay? Luckily, there's a Family Guy. He has to make money somehow. You know, it's like the plot of Metal Gear. Metal Gear Revengeance. Where they're like, they gotta make money off the war. I think that's the plot of, like, all the Mario games. Not Mario games. Not Mario. No! The Metal Gear games where some guy's like, we need a war! It gives me money! And then Snake's like, no. No! Oh, no! That's not it at all. You don't get it. Yeah, that's the plot of the Mario game. And in the Mario games, everyone loves war. That is not Metal Gear. Doesn't, like, all the Metal Gear plots have, like, a guy who is, like, a war profiteer, and they really want war to continue? Or is that just Metal Gear Revengeance? Because that's the only one I know a lot about. So now we start going into the more unique worlds. War profiteering is a big part of a lot of the games. I figured. And in Death Stranding, Kojima's new game, the big theme of the game is baby. And that's it. It's just the baby. Right, I remember that from MGS3. I've seen. No! That is not Snake! Okay, this is Motley Boss Blob. I forgot we have to do this before the next world. But this boss can get a little crazy. Is it from MGS2? I don't know. I don't know nothing. You guys know Metal Gear more than me. I go off of my Twitch chat for all my Metal Gear knowledge. So this boss isn't too bad. Because you just step on him. Yeah, there's a Jester. I've known about this Jester forever. Norman Reedus and his incredible fetus. In my new game, Death Stranding, I wanted there to be a baby. This game ripped off Deltarune. Actually, every video game ever is a rip-off of this one. Now I have 5 Luigis. Incredible display of Luigi action. Not enough Luigis? You're so right. We need a Luigi game where you could play as hundreds of Luigis. Dream Team came close. Mario and Luigi Dream Team. That had a lot of Luigis in it. You could conjure up a lot of Luigis, but I think we can go even further. Introduce even more Luigis. You know how they had the Mario 128 demo? Where they showed off a bunch of, like, Marios in, like, a God Simulator? I think they should have a game like that, but with Luigi. Make it into, like, a whole thing and not just, like, a demo they showed to be like, look at how powerful the GameCube is! Please develop for the GameCube! Please don't let us die to the PS2. And then they died to the PS2. This is World Castle. And this is to go even further beyond! No, Nintendo, no, they're owned by Sony now. Microsoft doesn't own anything except for Banjo-Kazooie. That's the only thing they own. Poor Michael. Unfortunately, Michael lost all the rights to every video game except Banjo-Kazooie, and then they made Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts, and you gamers didn't even like it. And now Michael is crying! Yeah, this isn't World Bowser yet. This is World Castle. Don't worry, World Bowser's coming real soon. More like Banjo-Kooie. Ooh! Ooh! I need to actually sit down and play the original Banjo-Kazooie one of these days, because I played it once on, like, a shitty N64 emulator, and I was just like, oh, this is kind of ass. But that was also because N64 emulation is ass. N64 emulation is absolute dog shit. I don't think it'll ever be, like, good. Ooh! Just try not to get killed really early. Stand. It wasn't even just that I was playing on an N64 emulator. It was an N64 emulator for the Wii. Which made it even worse. I don't think they had a virtual console release for Banjo-Kazooie, because Microsoft's like, no! You do not get to put that game on the Wii. We're putting on an Xbox Arcade! Okay? So just lay off. There we go. This is Michael own Rare. Yes, Michael owns Rare. Microsoft owns Rareware. Which is a little known fact because, like, the last game Rare made was, like, Sea of Thieves. Did they ever actually make Sea of Thieves good, or is it still, like, a very mediocre live service game? Because I remember watching the, an interview with one of the guys who works on Sea of Thieves, because he worked on the original Donkey Kong Country. And, like, he was like, oh yeah, I'm having a great time developing Sea of Thieves. And I'm like, is Sea of Thieves even good? Did they make it good yet? I don't know. I will never know because I don't own an Xbox One. Some people might say that makes me a hater. But, I don't know. Xbox One really hasn't done anything to entice me. I mean, with Sony, I know exactly what would entice me to get, like, a PS4 or a PS5. Like, all they would have to do is put a Parappa game on there, and that's it. I sell all my Nintendo shit just to buy Parappa. But that hasn't happened. So what's the fucking point? What's the point of video games if I don't get another Parappa the Rapper game? Like, yes, I know the Parappa voice actor did, like, a money scam. However, they could just easily hire a new guy. I jumped on his head. Fuck. I thought I jumped on his head. Apparently not. Now I have to do the level again. Two ass. Yeah, Parappa the Scammer. I just want a new Parappa the Rapper game. And then, like, I'll pretend like I care about the PS4 exclusives. Not that the exclusives on PS4 are bad. I know the joke is that PS4 has no games. But also, I feel like so many PS4 exclusives get talked about for like a week, and then everyone stops talking about them. And I don't know if that's just because I follow people who primarily post about Nintendo, but it feels like after a PS4 game comes out, there's like a month period where it's talked about, and then I never hear about it again until they're nominated for Game of the Year. That happened with the new God of War. I remember people were live posting, like, playing that game, and then nothing after that first month. It might just be because I follow a lot of Nintendo fans. That's probably more likely it than just no one gives a shit about PS4 games. But you know what? There actually is one PS4 game that people don't shut up about, and it's fucking Persona 5. Please shut up about Persona 5. Also, good night. Have a good dinner. Thank you. The Switch has no games, but it has the YouTube app, which is why you bought it. Listen, I am very biased towards my Switch. I love my Switch. But genuinely, the Virtual Console situation is the worst part about it. Like, the fact that there is no Virtual Console. Nintendo has such a, huge library of old shit that they could just keep reusing forever, and they're not. There has been no Nintendo console that's been able to play Pokemon Emerald since the Game Boy Advance, and therefore they're all pretty shit. I'm becoming like an old person with consoles. I'm just like, I want it to have my game. Although the Switch does have a lot of games that I like. It's got Celeste, it's got Cave Story. Although I fucking hate Nicalis, the fucking company. I regret ever giving them my money, even if I have Cave Story on Switch. I hope Toys R Us going bankrupt means none of that money went to Nicalis when I bought it there. Probably still went to them, but I could dream. I am fucking up so bad. If I die again, this is gonna be really sad. I'm gonna go around and try that again. Until I feel more confident in my choice. Nope. Didn't get the top. That's okay. I'm dying a lot. I need to pay more attention to the video game instead of, doing console rants. See, today's just making me realize, I'm an old person now. I could have, old person opinions. I'm so used to, playing with the critical eye in mind. And now I'm just wait, I could have whatever opinions I want. They don't have to be good ones, I could just say whatever I want. I'm 19, that's not even that old, but it makes me feel old. Going into YouTube comment sections where I can't relate to children who talk about shit on Nintendo music. I can't relate to them anymore. And that's so sad. Yeah, obviously 19 isn't old, but it makes me feel old. I'm gonna be 20 next year. That's 2 decades. 2 decades of this bullshit. I've lived a good life. Don't remind you of what it's like being 20. You just said 19 isn't old. It's not even that far removed from being 20. "20 really isn't that old. It's not old at all. Nobody's life really begins until they're like 30. Like, all this shit beforehand is just the prologue. If I could put it in story terms. It's not a video game term. Prologue is used in literature. Okay? So nobody say, oh, haha, you're doing like the gamer thing. No, I'm not. It's a thing in literature. Okay? No, it is not level 1. Shut up. No, no gaming. I say as I'm doing a video game stream. But I'm not trying to do that thing where people are like, real life is like video game. Real life is exactly like video game. Although, to be honest, when I was a kid, I was very much into that. When I was, like, 10 years old, I thought of everything in, like, video game terms, and that's how I even did chores. Like, I would not do chores unless I was like, well, if I vacuum like this, I could get the high score. And now I'm just like, sometimes a little self-delusion is okay. I think you forget that I'm schizophrenic. I think you forget that. Very open about it. Life is like video games because I can go outside and punch a mushroom. There are some people who should probably not be indulged in delusions, and I am one of them. Except that the delusion that this game is the best 3D Mario game. That is not a delusion, that's real. I also got too much into life being a game. I understand. I understand the hashtag feel. Oh, fuck. Fuck that one up. Should've gotten the big box. Red Hot Run. Oh, I remember this level. This is a speed run level, as I like to call it. Not like the Mario Galaxy bullshit speedrun levels where they're like, okay, you get like 7 minutes to do this 2-minute level. Have at it. Oh! Yeah, more like in Mario Maker 2, where you just have to go. Life is like video games because I buy a house like in Animal Crossing. Just like in video game. Yeah, it's probably more like healthy comforting, but it also, I'm just like, I would never want to have that mindset nowadays, because that's like the Reddit shower thoughts thing now. Like, thinking of life in terms of video games. Like, it's just like, failing a relationship is like Tomodachi life. And it's like, okay, I guess you could say that. I don't know why you would say it, but you can say it. Oh! Oh! No! 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 Wow! What the fuck? Ow. I feel like I'm being very grumpy tonight, despite playing a game I like very much. But let's talk about happy things. Let's not be like a cynical, like, old person. Oh, shit! It's fine when you're a kid. That kind of thing is fine when you're a kid. It's just like, please think of life in terms of, like, join reality. Not everything is like video game. Video game didn't teach me to pay taxes. I still don't know how to pay taxes, because school didn't teach me to pay taxes either. Very good on the American education system to, you know, not teach people how to pay taxes. Tumblr taught me more than school did. I mean, to be fair, without Tumblr, and, like, even though, like, people took it way too far, I would probably be a much worse person if I didn't use Tumblr. Because it, like, the whole, like, once again, the whole social justice scene. Definitely way too far. Everyone's just looking for the new wokeness, like, oh, if you like this character from Steven Universe, you hate everyone in the world, and you want to commit genocide, and it's like, okay, it's just obnoxious. That's going too far when we get into, like, Steven Universe debates, but genuinely I learned a lot from being on Tumblr in terms of, like, being a good person. Not really thanks to Tumblr. Kind of in spite of Tumblr, honestly. Now that I think about it. I became a good person in spite of Tumblr. Because I really could have just shaken off some of the lessons I learned from Tumblr and been like, oh, well, everyone was annoying and just being performative woke, so I don't have to try at all. But no, I try. Oh, yeah. I had to take a fucking College Now course to learn how to do college applications. Like, it wasn't an actual thing in the school. It was, like, an extra course you could take if you wanted to take another class at, like, 6 in the morning. I don't understand why high schools did that kind of shit. Like, just figure out how to apply to college. Just do it. That was a good level. I died a lot, but it's a good level. I am definitely going... If I'm, like, dying this much this early on, I'm going to die a lot later. Ooh. Maybe I could do slot machines, get dopamine. Free dopamine, we could lift the mood. I think we desperately need a more uplifting conversation. Didn't get 777. I think if I want to talk about things that are more lighthearted, I did a little Twitter thread. Yeah, I did a little Twitter thread. It's a thread. Don't worry about it. People are talking about, what are the best games of this decade? And, like, going through it was such a trip down memory lane, for the most part. But I have, like, all of my favorite games from their respective years, I have, like, so many fond memories of. Yeah, obviously Cunt Wars is the best game of the entire decade. Like, not even just, like, the year it came out, like, all years. Check out my character in Cunt Wars. His name is Luigi. But it's just this game easily made it for the 2013 best game. I mean, I don't even remember what else came out in 2013. I think actually Animal Crossing came out, at least in the West. I have some fond memories of Animal Crossing New Leaf, but yeah, this game is like an easy, like, best game 2013. One of the best games, period. I mean, if this stream couldn't tell you that I love this game, I don't know what will. Alright. We're gonna do this shit. Ooh! Oh no! Oh, I thought it would spawn in the middle! I thought it would spawn in the middle! Oh god! Oh! 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 Okay. Let's pay respects to all games coming out in winter 2014, such as Mother 4 and Persona 5. I mean, Persona 5 did come out. Shin Megami Tensei 5, however, will never come out. That game's never happening. I'm convinced Atlus will never make that game. I'm, like, not an Atlus fan at all. I'm very much, I do not give a shit about Atlus at all. But, as someone who's just looking in, I know SMT5 is not coming out. Erasing Paranoia. Well, Paranoia is not winter 2014. That's not a winter 2014 game. I don't know where... I said winter 2014 tributes. It's not coming winter 2014. They never said it would. Now, winter 2019, however, it's definitely coming, and they're definitely not going to announce another delay one day before it comes out. Or on the literal release date. That would never happen. They've definitely not done that before. Especially not after getting that sweet Epic Games money. I mean, come on, what kind of company would be that bad with PR? What company would have that bad PR? Come on. Gotta knock these guys off. Oh, please. There we go. Bit nerve-wracking. Your company. Sorry, Flappy Bird fans. Flappy Bird will not be coming out winter 2014. I cannot take this anymore. What if Fez 2 was meant to come out winter 2014, but then Phil Fish canceled it over Twitter? Now we'll never hear of it again. What does Phil Fish even do anymore? Is that guy even alive? I always ask this as if, like, some, like, 30-year-old guy is just gonna die. It's just gonna croak. I mean, they could. But probably not as frequent as I make it out to be. That didn't take too long to get back here. He's okay, but he died. Damn, rip Phil Fish. He was just trying to protect us from Fez 2. I guess... I brought it up earlier. We could talk about best games of the years. Phil Fish is verified on Twitter, and he only has 2 tweets. I didn't even know he was back on Twitter, because that's how he announced Fez 2 was cancelled. He was like, I'm done. Fez 2 was cancelled. Goodbye. Oh man, we get to fight the best boss in the game again. Let's talk more about best games of the decade. Now, if I had to pick, what I picked for the best game of 2010 was WarioWare DIY. WarioWare DIY is, like, such a phenomenal concept of a game, and I wish they would do something like it again. You could just make whatever Wario micro game you want. And it's like, I feel like that is, like, the same level of fun as Super Mario Maker. Like, even more so, actually. Because you get to make your own custom assets and shit. You get to make it whatever you want. I love WarioWare DIY. I hope one day they make, like, a sequel to it. Like, if we don't get a regular WarioWare game on Switch, if we got, like, a WarioWare DIY situation, that would be enough for me. Because I played so much WarioWare DIY. For 2010, you put Fallout New Vegas if you ever played it. I wouldn't be able to put Fallout New Vegas because I suck at open world games. I acknowledge it's a very good game. I just, like, whenever I play an open world game, I just get bored. Even Breath of the Wild, which I think is probably, like, the best open world game, like, I played for, like, 30 hours and I never beat it. I just couldn't do it. It's too much game. I don't mind when games have a lot of extra stuff to do, but open world games just feel like I'm not doing anything for a lot of the time. I feel so aimless. I hope one day you get to play it, though. From what I played of Fallout New Vegas, it's a fine game, once again. It's not my kind of game, but I acknowledge why so many people love it. There was also Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which came out that year, which I was considering, but then I was like, I would not put Heart Gold, Soul Silver over WarioWare DIY. Like, those are good Pokemon games, but they're not even, like, my favorite Pokemon games. Yeah, Heart Gold, Soul Silver was 2010. Although I think it came out in Japan in 2009, but I count it as 2010. If it didn't come out in America, I don't count it. I can't keep track of the Japanese releases of games, too. Especially with more and more games having, like, international releases alongside their Japanese releases. Also, I just realized there's this. I didn't even have to do part of that. You had no idea where to start with? Well, it's just like, yeah, it'd start with 2010. What I did was I went on, like, for the years I couldn't think of games right away, I went to, like, the Wikipedia page of, like, notable releases in each year, and then I made a small list of, like, oh, what did I play that year that I really enjoyed? Like, there are a few others for 2010, like, Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People. That actually might have been 2011, but Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People. I never actually played, but I watched a walkthrough of it, and I loved it. And I mean, it's a Telltale game, so how much you really gotta play a Telltale game? I should do that on stream one day. Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People. Let's get some Homestar Runner love on stream. Ah! I was trying to jump, so I didn't hit the electric guy. That was my mistake. Thank you, video game. You considered putting Minecraft Story Mode on your list just to cause chaos? I feel like putting any Telltale game on your list at all is chaos. Like, I know Minecraft Story Mode is the easy joke one, but, like, Telltale was using, like, a 15-year-old engine to make all of their games, and they just got more and more repetitive, and more, like, less anything mattered. Fuck. I'm not saying you found Minecraft Story Mode to be a joke. I'm just saying that's the general consensus. I don't think it's genuinely good. I wouldn't even know. I don't know if I could say I genuinely liked it either. But it was like, people put effort into that. It wasn't like... I was expecting it to be all like the Reuben death scene. But it had like some fun enough moments. It was like, honestly, it gave me like the same vibes as like a family movie. That was Minecraft Story Mode for me. It was like going into the theaters and watching like a family movie. Like a movie that's meant to be safe for all ages. Have recognizable characters and whatever. Couldn't get the last green star. I mean, that's like, the way you feel about Minecraft Story Mode is the way I feel about Pokemon Snakewood. I know it's not good, but I'm absolutely addicted to it. I love it. It's absolutely moronic, but I can't get enough of it. Anyway, sorry for the Minecraft Story Mode spoilers. Yes, Reuben does die. Here's Captain Toad, so we have to switch the controllers again. Yeah, it's called Captain Toad Gets Owned. That's the last level. That's the last Captain Toad level. I believe this is the last Captain Toad level in the main campaign, at least. I don't think there's one in World Bowser, but I might be wrong. Also, moving is way worse than just using a stick. Why would you just not use the stick? I have to do a Captain Toad stream one of these days. Yeah, it's just a game released in each year. I only talked about WarioWare DIY. What other games did I put on there? I should know. Sonic Generations, I mean. I feel like that's a game that's kind of an obvious if you know me. Do a Captain Toad voice.
Hey everyone, it's me, Captain Toad! I'm here with my new game, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's really good. You get to do little puzzles. In my new game. In this fun game.
Yes, that was Rio Ranger.
In this fun game.
Alright, how do I get that last one? I think I know how. I know how. I was just like, I thought I had another one to collect, but no, this is the last one.
In this fun game.
Sonic Generations for me is like a duh game. I mean, one of my earliest streams was Sonic 06 Generations. I think Generations is like the best boost formula Sonic game, by far. Which is not a very high standard, but... And you know what? I like those boost games, though. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but... I mean, I think they're good games. Even Sonic Forces and Unleashed. I'd probably have to play Unleashed again, though. Because I haven't played it since I was a kid, and I only had the Wii version. I'd love to play the HD version at some point. But I don't think I'd want to spend money on, like, an old Xbox just for that. Maybe I could do that, get Banjo-Kazooie. The fuck else even came out on Xbox One, like, 360? They had Skyrim. Is that the one, is, like, the Xbox version? I mean, every version of Skyrim runs like shit. Now that I think about it. All of them are, like, fucking glitchy messes. Because, haha, Bethesda, funny company. We made Fallout 76, and now we want you to pay the gold subscription. Please accidentally buy this. Blooper dashed right towards me. I mean, I could also get Sonic Generations on 360. Then I don't have to worry about frying my computer. It's gotta be cheap on there by now. I mean, it goes pretty cheap on Steam. I mean, $20 for Sonic Generations on its own is like an incredible price. And I think anyone should consider it if they have a good enough computer to run it. I love Sonic Generations. That's like a top game for me. Can these fucking bloopers go away? Like, what are you doing, man? Bloopers are just being annoying. There we go. Get away from them. Okay. So what you have to do in this part is you have to keep a fire flower on you if you want to get all the collectibles. Oh! Barely got that one. I don't know, what other games came out on Xbox 360? I don't even remember. Oh, there's a fire flower. Alright, star. Fuck. Messing up my words. I could play Red Dead Redemption 1. My Rockstar Epic. Everyone knows I'm a huge fan of Rockstar. I know they're much beloved guys in video games, but as a company, they're absolute dog shit. It is endlessly, like, both, like, super demoralizing and kind of funny that, like, Rockstar Games is genuinely, like, 100%, like, the company that they parrot, like, the kind of people they parody in their own Grand Theft Auto games. Also, yes, Overwatch did come out in 2016. And don't forget, Overwatch 2 is coming out winter 2014. Oh well, I got the stars already. I don't really care about the stamp that much. If I even need the fire flower for it. Although I might be able to... No. There's not one there. Oh. There's a secret one. Mess when everyone was pretending Overwatch was good. Overwatch was, like, fun enough. Like, once again, I was one of the people who didn't hate Overwatch at launch. I thought it was a legitimately fun game to put on every once in a while. Nowadays, like, I've never heard anyone have fun with Overwatch anymore. Blizzard, like, screwed that game over. Like, if the marketing hadn't screwed that game over, the, like, meta itself would've. When Overwatch came out, you were like, everyone in Overwatch is hot? Okay, Sombra, though. She's in Overwatch, but...
Junkrat!
Okay, but people... I still can't believe people legitimately wanted to fuck Junkrat. Junkrat's got, like, some fungus in an area where you are going to very clearly see if you're that attracted to him. That's all I'm saying. Junkrat's got some fungus going on. People still are attracted to Junkrat. Who's attracted to Junkrat still? Who's, like, going on Twitter and being like, damn, Junkrat's super, Like, listen, I know it's the internet. There's people still attracted to, like, everything. There's definitely people who still think the Onceler is the most fuckable character in media, but... he is.
I'm just saying, how bad, you know what I mean?
Oh no! 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 I think Overwatch would have more fun designs if they didn't have like same face on every woman. I know I shouldn't expect much from Blizzard, because Blizzard is god-awful. I mean, they are owned by Activision, which really tells you all you need to know. I think. But... Junkrat has not seen a shower for 20 years. It's like one of those games where you could tell they had more fun designing the men than the women. The women were just like, oh fuck, what if we made them Mercy 2? And Mercy 3. And it's like, I guess you could do that. I don't know why you would. It's not interesting at all. But, yeah, like, they have a lot of cool designs for the guys, and then a lot of the women are just not to be like an SJW or anything, but... Ashe? I forgot Ashe was even a character until you mentioned her, because she's literally just, like, white-haired Mercy as a cowgirl. Like, her outfit, like, fine, that's unique. But just, like, nothing else about her, like, screams anything to me. I forget she's a character all the time. Is she, like, I don't think anyone remembers she's a character they added. The hamster? Well, at least the hamster, like, people remember the hamster. Ashe, no one remembers. Torbjorn's daughter. I forgot Torbjorn's daughter. Yeah, the hamster made a lot of people upset. People would never forget the hamster. What other Overwatch characters did they even add post-launch? I don't remember anymore. Doomfist. Oh, right. Doomfist is kind of cool. He's got a big robot fist. That's kind of cool. They didn't add a black woman. Oh no, they will with Overwatch 2. They will now. It took, 4 years. Maybe 5. Maybe 6. Also, yes, she is a cop. And who knows when Overwatch 2 will come out. Thought that was a different character? I don't know. I don't know, you think I know Overwatch? Is she even playable? I think they were hyping her up to be playable. If she's not playable, I'll be surprised. Oh, the cop and the black woman are different characters. Maybe? I don't know. Once again, I don't follow Overwatch. They should just release like an Overwatch Classic thing already, where you could just play the game how it was at launch, and then we don't have to play like the new updates ever. Where I can acknowledge that Overwatch still gets updated. That's my life. That's my ideal. How am I gonna get up here? How am I gonna get up there? Oh, no! No! Oh! Shit. I don't think I can get up there. I need a cat suit, but I don't have a cat suit. The level hasn't given me a cat suit. Now I'm not getting that. Oh well. Ow! You know, I'm just gonna die. You killed Luigi. Now he's at 69. I definitely think, like, Overwatch could be, like, a very interesting case study of how to, like, absolutely fuck up, like, a live service kind of game. I mean, there's a lot of good examples of that. Fucking companies can't make live service games for shit. Where it's like, we're gonna keep updating and you get to play forever. And it's like, oh, okay, can you make the fucking game fun first? Yeah, I have no idea how to get up there. Let's get a boomerang suit. Ooh. No! No! We need to talk more good games. I need to bring back my list of good-ass games. Anyone play Kirby Planet Robobot? That game's fucking dope. If you have not played Kirby Planet Robobot on the 3DS, you should play it. That's one of the best games. That's the best game that came out in 2016. Fuck Overwatch. Robobot is, like, the best Kirby game, bar none. It is without flaw. Star Allies is alright. I think people get real heated about Star Allies sometimes, but it's alright. Not as good as Robobot, though, but how could it be? It's like not even a fair comparison, really. Now I'm wondering... I know you can cheap this boss fight with the cat suit, which I do not have on me. You can't cheat it with the boomerang suit, got it. Still have to do 9 hits. So yeah, let's get some sour please in chat. Why Bowser purr like a cat? Oh, you'll see. You will see. Just gonna keep hitting him with my boomerang suit, even though it does, like, no damage. ...60 FPS dancing cat Bowser. He's dead now. Ding dong, the king is dead. The last guy we need to save. That's right, guys, the game's over. Bowser Jr. has been orphaned. That happens like every Mario game. Oh yeah, that's the end of the game, guys. So I hope you enjoyed Super Mario 3D World. We saved all the guys. I'm just kidding with you all. I'm just joking with you all. I'm just playing a little trick. Nope, Bowser's not done yet. Taking the fairies and creating a magical beam of light. As opposed to a regular beam of light. That is not magical. Powerful Pokemon has been spotted. And here it is. The best song in a video game ever. I'm turning this shit up. If that doesn't get you hyped to play the last world of this game, I don't know who you are. I don't know how anyone could not get, like, super stoked from hearing that song. Also, the Nintendo amusement park should look like this. In fact, they are basing the Nintendo, the Nintendo amusement park, or thing in Universal, off of 3D World. They're using a lot of the 3D World assets. I remember there was a post about it that was like, they ported 3D World to real life before the Switch. If they don't play World Bowser at Universal Studios when you go to Nintendo Land, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, it's so obvious to me. so obvious to all of us. Play the World Bowser theme. It's like if they made a Sonic amusement park and they didn't play the songs from Sonic Colors, the game that literally has the Sonic amusement park. Honestly, they could make a cool little Sonic amusement park type deal. There's a lot you could work with in Sonic. Like, you got choices between, like, Station Square, or you could do Mobius. I think they could do it. There used to be a Sega World in Australia. Oh. I didn't know about this. I should bring it back. Come on, Sega. Could you imagine a theme park that has both the themings of Sonic the Hedgehog and the Yakuza series? Yeah, both Sonic and the real-life Yakuza. Not even the games, the Yakuza series, just the real guys. I still think one of my favorite interviews of all time is, like, actual Yakuza members reacting to the Yakuza series. Or I think they were ex-Yakuza members. But either way, you get the point. Those are real guys. I want to play a Yakuza game one of these days. But I don't have, like, a PS4 or anything, and I don't think my computer could handle it. I wonder if they'd ever bring any of the older ones to Switch. Maybe. I could dream. I know they're supposed to be quote-unquote open-world games, but from what I can tell, they're very small. Okay, hold on. Fucked that up. I didn't even bother with the last one. I was just like, nah, I already fucked this up beyond repair. Why does Cat Luigi walk like that on the map? Because he's a cat. It's going very slowly. He's being very delicate. It's funny! These levels were very mean to you. They're not that bad. These levels are pretty easy. I mean, look at this trick you can do. Those are clouds. That's where Bowser's pointing you to. Okay, I think the Bowser... Yeah. He unlocks the last green star. It's also a really short level. I don't feel like I'm already at the end of this, but I am. Yeah, that's the end. There's no extras. Oh yeah, absolutely. At least it's not the goddamn rolling ball shit. The rolling ball was the worst. That's one thing I don't miss about the Galaxy games is the fucking rolling ball. The Cookie Cogs. I remember the Cookie Cogs level. Now I'm hungry. Maybe I'll grab something for a quick snack after this stream. Because I can't imagine this stream is going to go for that much longer. I'm probably going to have some time before I even have to go to bed. I think there's a thing down here. Not a green star, but there's stuff down here. You could get a boomerang bro suit. Yeah, Cookie Clicker. Is Cookie Clicker still updated? I know it's like still around, but does it get updated at all? Nice grandmas to bake some cookies. Oh, shit. I was trying to see, is there a green star here I'm missing? I don't think there is, but... The Cookie Clicker creator has a Patreon. I would assume he would. Making 2K a month. Good for them. Good for them. Oh. Lost my boomerang. It's okay. We don't need a boomerang to get down here. It's just a stamp anyways. Okay, but the question is, how much money is the Cookie Clicker person making over, like, Yandere Dev? Because Yandere Dev might be making more money, which is a crime. Although Yandere Dev has lost a lot of Patreon support. He lost more than half of his Patreon support at this point. It's like, I don't even know how you managed to do that. This I might not be able to do without a cat suit. But I'm gonna try it anyways. Yandere Dev is still making 2.4K a month. That's about what I expected. I honestly have to wonder how many people are genuinely watching Yandere Dev at this point, and not just there because he has funny stream rage moments. Like, I can be an angry person on stream. I can get pretty cynical, but Yandere Dev goes like, that's what he does on stream. He does that at Cuphead. He does the banging on the desk, which I don't want to do because I don't want to injure my keyboard. I can do it with the controller because this controller takes a fucking beating, but he's doing this. But imagine it being louder because he's doing it with like an entire keyboard. He lost a lot of support for mocking his fans and just adding memes to the game. Was he mocking his own fan base? I didn't even know that was a thing. I know he was adding memes and shit, because that's the only thing he fucking adds. He adds, like, fucking Sans Easter egg. I had no idea, like, he was, like, shitting on his fans. Like, homie, you're making a Yandere simulator. Just keep your mouth shut, make the game, you know, the people who will want to play it will play it, and that's it. But no, you just want to have Cuphead rage moments on stream. I would never play a game called Yandere Simulator, but, you know, there's an audience for that. And that guy could very easily capitalize on that. But instead, he's doing fuck all. Maybe that's the most fitting fate of a game called Yandere Simulator. Maybe that is just what needed to happen, really. The true Yandere was Yandere Dev. God.
Oh no, why did it spawn over here? No!
Yandere Dev goes Yanni for Cuphead. I think he was doing the opposite. Because, like, I don't know anything about the Yandere thing. To be honest, I don't even know I'm trying to comment. I just know it's like,
I have to kill for this person! You don't understand!
And I'm just gonna keep it that way. The less I know about Yanderes, the better, I think. I think people appreciate that I don't know shit about this kind of thing. Who is ringing the doorbell at 9 o'clock at night? Yeah, Belle's going mental now. Ooh, 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 ooh. I didn't get the stamp, but saved myself at least. I don't know who the hell was at the door. Probably not that important. Oh! I thought I ran right into her and got hurt. There we go. Let's not die at, like, an easy baby fight. Doing really badly at the baby game tonight. Flinks would be a good weird Mario enemy. But it's a good weird Pokemon. And I think that's just as special. You take as long as you want unlocking these new levels. I could listen to this theme all day. Footlight Lane. This level I remember being hard. I remember having a hard time with this one. At least getting all the collectibles. I mean, that goes with any of these levels. It's a lot more if you try to go for all the collectibles. Or you could just die to a dry bones randomly. You know, play it stupid. Oh, there's a star here. Music like Galaxy. Yeah, this is a nice theme. Very relaxing for a level that might otherwise be kind of infuriating. You gotta keep stomping if you want to get a better view. Come on. Oh! I might have fucked this up. Oh no, I got it. I don't think these are the homing bullet bills. Cat ones are homing. Mystery box. Okay, even though, like... Even though World Bowser is objectively harder than World Castle, I honestly think I'm having an easier time with these levels just because I've probably played this world more. Because I love it. World Bowser is, like, ingrained into my memory. And this unlocks a stamp. Oh boy, guys, we get to get a stamp for Miiverse. I can't wait to post with this new stamp on Miiverse. Deepwater Dungeon, I remember being hard. This one I remember having trouble with. Who needs water? Who needs it? Nah, this is a random question I came up with. For all you brilliant minds in chat. So, you know how dogs bark at cats all the time? Well, if cat girls were real, would dogs bark at them a lot? I don't know what this question is, but... Yes. They bark at people, too? Alright, that was kind of a dumb question, but... It needed to be answered, I think. Like, on a scale of, like, person they trust to, like, cats/mailmen, how much do you think a dog would bark at, like, a cat girl? Like, on that scale. What if they were owned by the cat girl? Well, I guess if they were owned by the cat girl, then they probably wouldn't be that upset about them being a cat girl. Like, don't bite the hand that feeds you, you know? Oh shit, hold on a sec, I'm being called to get Fergie. Sorry there was such a long BRB. Fergus was being very, very annoying to get. I got myself a little flying saucer ice cream sandwich. So Oreo flavored. It's really good. So this is a dessert stream now. Fergus is a very bad boy, but I love him anyways. Just remembered Bell fart. That was the worst moment of my life. I'm not even speaking because you can't speak while eating ice cream. Otherwise it melts. You don't want that to happen. Okay, now we can play the video game again. Anything that's like a flying saucer or an ice cream sandwich, that is a god tier, like, dessert. You literally don't need anything else. I could live off of those few things. So you can get a 1-up here. Why would you want it? I don't know, just for a laugh. This game is very generous with 1-ups. But, like, what Mario game within the past decade isn't? What was, like, the last truly hard Mario game, do you think? Let me put it like this. What is, like, the last Mario game where you think people other than, like, children have gotten, like, game overs in? Because I don't know if I could say, like, any Mario game for a very long time could even qualify for that. A beam in the dark. I remember this level sucking. This level is fucked. At least you get the nice Ghost House theme. I love the Ghost House theme in this game. This isn't a bad level, it's just annoying when you're trying to complete it. Luigi's Mansion. It's the sequel. I mean, there is a Luigi stamp right there. I'm gonna try to get. Come on, Luigi, let's get it. Oh, you get a Tanuki leaf. That might actually help me way more than the cat suit. Have I ever actually gotten that? I might have never gotten that for this level. Maybe that's why this level's fucked for me, usually. Tanuki suit should help a lot. I feel like that's something they should just give you for this level. Instead of it being like, oh, you can only get it from doing the ring. Little circular platform thing. Yeah, it makes collecting that much easier. Oh wow, first door. This is where the level gets hard. I jumped right over! No, you cannot turn into a statue with the Tanuki suit. That's not even the Tanuki suit. That's a different suit, I believe. Oh, no, wait. With a regular Tanuki suit, you can't, but there's a special one you can unlock. However, in this game, you do not get it. You get it from a completely different power-up. Not even like an upgraded Tanuki suit. 3D Land had like an upgraded Tanuki suit. This game does not. Where's the last one in this level, I wonder? I remember this part of the level gets fucking obnoxious. I jumped right over... Luigi is not the best choice for this level, because he's got butter under his goddamn shoes. But will I ever switch from Luigi? Absolutely not. You have to play the game as Luigi. It was this game was released during the year of Luigi, so you just kind of have to. You have to live with that, and if you can't, that's your problem. Okay, let's, Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Ah, fuck. I hate this part so much. Oh! That part is not fun. Especially not with Luigi. I could equip the cat suit. I don't think I will. I want to save that cat suit for a later level. I don't want to waste it on a level where I don't need it, necessarily. I could take the extra hit, but... is it worth it? Okay, I'm going the third door. I'm learning the exact layout. I mean, I already knew. But... if I didn't, that would be it. I would have it down pat. out those guys. Oh! Ah, shit. Okay. We're good, though. Now I gotta figure out how to get this King Boo away. Okay. Now how do we get out of this situation? Oh no, no! Why? It disappeared last second! Literally the last possible second it could have and ruined that entire plan. Oh my god. We're never going to leave this level. This level's gonna take forever. At least this part's easy. Okay. Attempt number 4, I think. I have to focus up for this. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Now we fucked up. Oh, fuck!
No, I was trying to go not there. No, straight, Luigi, straight.
God damn it. Fifth time is the charm. Luigi can't be straight. That has nothing to do with moving straight. That's all I'm asking. I didn't mean to curve it. I didn't mean to go to the side. And I paid the price for it. What? I slipped right off with his ice shoes. God damn it. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. This is like gonna reach Meatball Parade status. We're getting to that point. I told you this was gonna be a bad level for me. I at least warned you in advance. This is probably the level in the game I'm the worst at. Also, I do have a lot of lives. Because Mario doesn't... It just gives you 1,000,000 lives. Just take them all. Okay, I have to be so careful. I need to focus up so much. I am not talking, I am not doing anything, I am focusing exclusively on the game. Just take the hit. Put in the cat suit. Should be the end of the level. Okay. We're done with the ghost house level. We can move on. We can play more of the video game. Let's get some pogs in chat. This is like, that's like the last level. That's like the, we're getting to the real last level of the game. I mean, the final level is an actual last level, but this is like the last level that's not a boss level coming up on. Anyways, here's your Mystery House Claw Climb. This is actually one of the worst mystery houses in the game. And you wanna know why? You'll see why. I don't know, it's not that it's annoying to play or anything, but... It's the same layout, except you go higher this time. This is why this is the worst one, because it just repeats the layouts, but you have to do a little more the second time. I understand that coming up with 10 objectives is hard, but you could have just made it 5 in that case. It changes it up a little bit, but still, it feels like I've seen this before. Which, to be honest, is not, like, even though the level themings are the same, like, the levels do not feel the same at all. I think, like, the level design in this game is phenomenal and makes each level memorable, despite the fact that they reuse, like, the themes. And its reuse of the themes is why it got into Mario Maker, because it's very easy to, like, fit that in. And I mean, all Mario games have a certain level of that. No Mario game is free from the sin of reusing stuff. Alright, Grumblump Inferno. Grumblump. This level is hard. This is another level that's gonna be hard for me. So if I die a lot, you'll know why. You'll see it coming, once again. Especially trying to 100% this level, forget about it. Like, look at this. You have to jump off of this thing that's already very treacherous. Even just trying to get back on is a struggle. Especially as Luigi and his goddamn butter. Goddamn butter shoes. This might be easier with the Tanuki Leaf, to be honest. Let's keep it for a bit. Let's see how long we can keep it. Oh shit. That's another tricky one to get. I'm surprised I haven't died yet, especially collecting those two things. I didn't even lose my Tanuki there. What is going on? I should not be doing this well. Now that I said that, I jinxed it for sure, but still. Like, the fact that I haven't died yet is already monumental compared to my usual progress in this level. Nope, not even gonna try for that one. Nope, missed it. Oh well. Just keep playing the level. The fact that I've made it this far is enough. There we go. We beat the last real level of the game. I didn't die somehow. I thought I was gonna die a lot on that one. That one usually sucks for me. But somehow I managed to get through. I mean, I also did miss a star, which is too bad, but listen. If I'm choosing between my life and a fucking star, I'm choosing my life. There's plenty of stars in the sky. Just go to any place that isn't like a city. If you go to a city, you're not gonna see any stars. But just go to like a countryside. You'll find plenty of them. Meanwhile, there's only one of me. So if I die, that's it. You ain't getting no more of this legacy. So, now we have a couple of encore bosses. We have Motley Boss Blob again. This might actually be easier because we have the Tanuki suit. This isn't a super hard fight, even when he's upgraded, but I could see people having a bit of difficulty with him here. In his new gold form. He sends little shockwaves now. Honestly. If you have the Tanuki suit, this is way easier. Yeah, this is Jevil. I'm already doing my Undertale / Deltarune stream, guys. Wow. Wow. Oh, there goes a Luigi. There goes another Luigi. It's okay. One Luigi is enough. Now we have two. It's honestly easier to do this boss when you aren't worrying about multiple Luigis. Like, it's fun to have all the Luigis, but it's just not practical. At least we get a second one. Oh man, we're getting right to the end. Now, we do have one more rematch. This isn't the only one. We got one more rematch, and then we will be at the final level of the game, and the final boss. A little fun fact is that this is a Toad house. Shit. Well, it was a Toad house. Now it's closed. And now we have Histocrat. It's called Histocrat Returns, but it's not even really Histocrat, as you'll see in a second. Ah, you don't even get... catsuit this time. You have to get it from Histocrat himself. Histonoko. Real. Alright. So it's like... Girl Histocrat this time. I need a catsuit, I think. Oh no, maybe I could do this with the, Tanuki suit. Mistocrat! I like that. I like what you're putting on the table here. Mistocrat. So I don't know why it's called Histocrat Returns. Because this is not Histocrat. I believe she also has, like, an official name. Transgender, you right. You know, to be honest, when you're right, you're right. Yeah, we don't even need the catsuit, I guess. Tanuki suit's doing us just fine. Yeah, wow. I thought we were gonna need a catsuit for that, we just did it with a fucking raccoon. Alright. Now we are heading to the final level of this game.
This fun game?
Now, since I love this game so much, I think I want you to soak in the atmosphere of this absolutely insane final level. This is, like, genuinely, like, one of my favorite final levels in any game ever. And it's carried almost exclusively by its music. So, let me give you a glimpse.
It's about time. Oh.
Alright. Let's do this thing. Oh! Oh no! I didn't want to die immediately before the level even truly starts. Okay. We're good. No, it's fine. We're okay. No, really, it's fine. Alright. Oh shit! Ooh. Okay, I'm good. Gotta get these bastards off. You get a green star from that, which is why I wanted to do that. I don't just like to see the suffering of Bowser's minions. Alright. Here's Captain Toad. Here to greet us off. It's the first game where Bowser learned he can use the power-ups. Which on its own makes this one of the most insane boss battles ever. Like, the boss just realized, oh, I could use that power too! I'm just not gonna... Also, they make you collect a green star here, which is just great for the atmosphere, really. But this is like... It's not a hard boss fight. This is a very easy fight, and it's not even really a fight. But... like, visually, this is one of the most insane things ever. Oh my god, even the capture card agrees. And then just take a listen to this part. The composers of this game were absolute madmen, and I love them. Like, on its own, this entire World Bowser sequence and this final level alone elevate this OST to godlike form. It is so good. You don't gotta worry about green stars or anything here. The green star stuff is done. It's just you against Bowser now, trying not to die. Oh no! Uh-oh. I am in trouble. Okay. No! Oh, I am in serious trouble. Oh, I am in very big trouble now. I said this was an easy boss fight, and now I'm paying the price. Can I still win this? I might be able to still win this. I might salvage this. For what is otherwise a pretty bad run of this. Oh! Oh! I did it! Whew. I did it. Okay. Would you believe me if I said that ending gets me choked up? Like, legitimately. Like, I partially muted myself because I wanted you to soak in the whole thing. but also, like, legitimately. Oh god. But I'm very open about, like, my personal life and, like, struggles with mental illness and stuff. And this game just so happens to fit into that narrative. 2013 was a very rough year for me. And, really, I remember, like, something... I'm not gonna go into details, but this ending came to me, like, at a really, really tough time. And, every time I play it now, I get a little choked up at it. So... more so than Mother 3. I actually came closer to crying at this than I did at Mother 3. Mother 3's baby stuff compared to this. But, maybe it's because it came at, like, a really rough time in my life that this game is so special to me, but, like... ooh, this is, like, best 3D Mario game, bar none. I know it's not the flashiest... it doesn't have, like, a crazy marketing push behind it that, like, Odyssey did. It didn't revolutionize the whole genre like 64 did. But, like, out of all the 3D Mario games, like, there's not a single one I want to go back to more often than this game. Also, God bless you, Iwata. Every time I see him in the end credits, I have to say, God bless that man. Game means a lot to me. And I hope after this stream it means a lot to you too. Because it is a very special game. Alright. Get a little Cat Bowser stamp. For all you Cat Bowser enthusiasts. His official name is actually Meowser. If you were wondering. If you didn't know that, his official name is Meowser. Alright. Where's Bow Wowser? Not Mouser, Meowser. Mouser is the mouse guy that throws bombs in Mario 2. And he died after that game. He's never been seen since because, unfortunately, he passed away. At least Wart was in, Link's Awakening, but Mouser is dead. Mouser's straight up dead. Mouser's in Paper Mario. Is he? What? Looking up Mouser. That's Little Mouser. What? No. No, Mouser is this fucker from Mario 2. Not the little mouse guys. Those are called Little Mouser. Hold on, let me get a picture of Mouser up. No one remembers this guy. I have to be the one to preserve the legacy of Mouser. This is Mouser. He throws bombs at you in Mario 2. The Paper Mario guys, according to Mario Wiki, is called Little Mouser. So maybe they're like his kids, but Mouser himself is dead. Mouser is fucking dead. Deserved death. They do make you fight him like 3 different times in Mario 2. Which is like, okay. Apparently the Little Mouser's names are at least based on Mouser from Mario 2. But Mouser himself has not appeared since. It's only been the Little Mousers who appear in apparently Paper Mario, and also in the Yoshi series. But, anyways, that was the end of Super Mario 3D World. So, I love that game so much. I hope you could get the vibes that it was a game I was really passionate about and I really wanted to do and show off. It's the whole reason I wanted a Wii U again, to be honest. Like, yeah, streaming Wii stuff is fun, but Super Mario 3D World is such a special game to me. It holds a special place in my heart. I love it to death. I think it's super fun. It's, in my opinion, the best 3D Mario game. Once again, I think it's the one that hits me the most. 64's fine. First 3D Mario game. Pretty important in that respect. I have a lot of respect for Mario 64, but Sunshine I've never played. I couldn't even comment on Sunshine, to be honest. Galaxy is another very special game. And Galaxy 2 is pretty good, too. But then you get to 3D World, and that's when this series went from good to great. Nah, it's always been great. Mario's always been a great series. There's not really that many truly bad Mario games. Really, the only Mario game I truly don't like is, Paper Mario Sticker Star. I even have a soft spot for Hotel Mario, as dumb as that game is. But yeah, 3D World is, up there for one of the best games ever. In my humble opinion. I think it got a little shafted. Not that it's, underrated necessarily, because calling a Mario game underrated is like if you called any of the Smash Brothers games underrated. No, they were both very highly rated and have their own fan bases behind them. No. It's Mario, one of the single biggest franchises of all time. And is 3D World one of the worst selling 3D Marios? Yeah. It didn't sell Odyssey levels or 64 levels because it was on the Wii U. The Wii U flopped, and thus 3D World was fucked. Maybe if 3D World launched with the Wii U, things could have been different. Maybe we could have had a 3D World 2 or something, but unfortunately, the circumstances of the time were that, yes, 3D World was a Wii U game, which is the worst thing you could be. But it is getting some love from Nintendo. Nintendo, even though they haven't ported it to the Switch yet, at the very least they put it in Mario Maker 2. I was super happy they put it in Mario Maker 2. I still am. I am so glad they did. I'm glad Nintendo... And it's I thought they were intentionally ignoring it, because the Captain Toad Switch port, they took out the 3D World levels in favor of Odyssey levels. And I was just so you're just gonna ignore 3D World? You're just gonna pretend it didn't happen? But, once again, the Mario Maker thing gave me a little more confidence, and I hope at some point we get some kind of 3D World stuff on the Switch. I hope we get a port, or maybe even a sequel. I know everyone's oh, let's get a Mario Odyssey sequel, but what if we got a 3D World sequel? It wouldn't make a lot of people happy, but it'd make me happy. And really, that's the most important thing. No, I'm kidding. They would do an Odyssey too, and I would be fine with that. Everyone would rather have that. But, I want to spread love for 3D World. I hope at the very least 3D World gets some kind of port. Even if it's a digital, eShop little $20 thing, fine. I would rather them do that than charge $60 for this game, because it's been on Nintendo Selects. Like Tropical Freeze. I love Tropical Freeze. Don't know why they made it $60 when it is $20 on the Wii U. I know, no one bought a Wii U but Nintendo. I see right through you. I love these two games so much. They are in my top 10 games of all time. But don't think I don't see you. I see you, Nintendo. I see you, Doug. I'm gonna get you, Doug. I know exactly what you did. And I'm not happy about it. But yeah. I could go on forever, really, talking about 3D World. And how much I hope it gets more stuff. But, just gonna end it here. I'm gonna end the stream. Solid 3-hour stream. We'll get to more longer stuff soon. Probably. I did promise Your Turn to Die over the weekend. Sorry that didn't happen. Thanksgiving weekend should be perfect, though. Maybe not on Thanksgiving Day. I might be... If I stream at all, I might be late on that day. But Friday or Saturday, it could happen. I definitely want to make it happen on one of those days. And just go through the rest of the game, one stream. Don't care how long it takes. I just want to do it. Do the rest of the game. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I don't know what series I'll start up next, honestly. I gotta think of something else to do now. We'll see what happens, you know? I always got a trick up my sleeve. And, yeah. That's gonna be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. More streams will be coming up. Your Turn to Die will return this Thanksgiving weekend, so look forward to it. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have yourself a great night. And,